Hello trader, I'm going to do a complete multi-time frame analysis on GBPJPY and GBPUSD. Both of these instruments currently showing significant trading opportunity on the lower time frame. Now before we discuss how we can trade, first let's look at bigger picture, looking at the monthly time frame to see overall picture in the market. Now from the monthly, starting with GBPJPY, we can see that this is a long-term bullish market. If we look at the overall market structure, starting with this impulse on the monthly correction, impulse correction, liquidity grab, and then another impulse, the price is creating series of higher high and higher low. Now if we narrow down to the recent time frame, we can see that GJ, this is the monthly impulse, quite a few months of a strong bullish move. And this month so far, in a very narrow range, the sellers try to sell this market, but we see that it's getting rejected from the support level. And every time the sellers selling, the buyers buying this market. As we are almost at the end of the month, what I think that GJ, the bulls might try to break this monthly high before the monthly close. We might see a monthly doji or a kind of bullish candle, as we see that this impulse is still remaining to the upside, as we see the sellers fail to break this low. Now if we look at the weekly time frame, we can see that GBPJPY from the weekly perspective was creating series of lower high, which is a downtrend, and at the same time we see it's creating series of higher low. Now this weekly candle, the sellers tried to break this low, failed to do so. You see that the market now slowly breaking to the upside. There is a probability for GJ now at least to break the weekly high or even to retest this weekly resistance zone, will give us a movement to the upside on the lower time frame. Now if we look at the daily perspective, we can see that GBPJPY from the daily has formed this strong bullish candle, followed by quite a few days, almost 5 days of consolidation in that zone. Now we see, after testing this daily support level, after breaking all this low, GJ bulls trying to break this high. If you look at this daily candle, we can see that it crosses all this low, respecting this support. We see the GBPJPY bulls trying to break. And what I think that with this movement, we could see that GBPJPY is going to the upside to create a new higher high. Now if we look at for the lower time frame from the intraday perspective, we can see that there was a long week candle on GBPJPY. Now with this long week candle, the price gathered liquidity from below this support level, and we saw now the bulls are buying this market, as it is now turning to a bull market after triggering multiple times liquidity from this smart money zone. We can expect GJ to continue to rise to create a new higher high. From the 1 hour perspective, we can see the prices just crossed from the 1 hour 10 and 20 EMA with this bullish engulfer, gathered liquidity from back-to-back two dojis low. This current 1 hour candle, we see that after testing this neckline of this resistance and support, forming a pin bar, we can expect now GBPJPY to continue to rise with this uptrending market structure. As we see, the price consolidated here, changing its trend to the uptrend, and we could see that the market on the lower time frame merging with the higher time frame. So this is where we'll be waiting for an entry on the retest. As soon as we will find suitable entry on GBPJPY, we'll consider going long with a high probability trade setup. Now let's look at GBPUSD. Now we can see that on GBPUSD from the monthly perspective, this is a long-term bullish market on the monthly on GBPUSD. And if you can look at this monthly structure, we can see that every month the price is creating series of higher low. It's an uptrending market structure. Now this is the monthly candle current. We saw that this current monthly candle has formed above this monthly resistance. This is the resistance, turn support here, and form this bullish candle on the monthly. This is the last week of the month, and we could see that GJ is continuing to the upside to create a new higher high. Now if we look at the weekly price section on GBPJPY, we can see that from the weekly perspective, the market is forming a bullish structure. This is an impulse correction. The price is creating series of higher high and higher low. Now this current weekly candle we saw has broken this support level, gathered the liquidity, and then has rejected to the upside. Now this current weekly candle, what I think that at least we can expect it to go back to the weekly resistance zone, and we might see even break of this high or reject from this resistance line on the weekly time frame. If we adjust this level on the daily, we can see that the price from this daily support level, after breaking this 20 EMA from this previous resistance and support, we saw GU had a bounce on the daily. Previous day there is a middleman. Today, after little pullback, the bulls are pushing that price high. Now as we are in a successful trade on this one on the lower time frame, we saw that this current session's candle is closing in 9 minutes from this time of recording. We saw there is a significant liquidity gap, and in the past also we saw multiple times GBPUSD has gathered liquidity. We could see that now the price is moving to the upside to create a new higher high, and we saw there was a consolidation and reversal pattern. GBPUSD changed its local downtrend to a local uptrend, and we can expect at least break of this high as there is a liquidity in that area. So this is where also if we see that GBPUSD has given another entry, we'll consider going long with a high probability trade setup with our students. Now, if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also leave a comment below. Let us know which way you are trading, and that your comment will support this idea. Thank you. I'll see you soon in my next analysis.